Where the big V-notch is ahead of us is where the eastern wall of the crater used to be. The rubble on the crater floor from that eastern wall, and here we're going to head up into the crater. Get a look at the crater of Mount Waialeale. The waterfalls all around us, 3,000 feet. Thousand-foot waterfalls, straight up and down all around us. That is the crater of Mount Waialeale. And now down into the soup to get out of the crater.
Are there any trails up here?
Nope. The only way you can hike up in here is hike along the riverbed beneath us. And then when it starts raining, the riverbed floods. Pretty much trapped up here until it stops raining, and this is the wettest spot on the planet. So they'll tell them when it's going to rain, when it's not going to rain. I will descend down out of the crater. I'm going to head out over Jurassic Park here in a minute. There'll be some dirt roads come into view. You got this one here beneath us now. Here on our left side, just before it gets into the tall albizia trees, this is where the main entrance gate into Jurassic Park was in the movies. And you'll have some more dirt roads there on our right side. And all the open green areas, left side, right side, where the dinosaurs roam free. This whole area that's beneath us and all around us, this was all Jurassic Park. Now along the shoreline ahead of us, you have the big ridge line that's got the peak right at the center of the ridge. The highest point on that peak, that is the sleeping giant's head. Follow it to the left, there's his chin. Then you can have his neck, his pot belly, and then his legs. And that is the sleeping giant on the mountain. Now all of this land beneath us, ahead of us, and up on our right side, is all part of the property now that Steve Case, the founder of America Online, owns. Steve owns, now this here right now, this all used to be sugarcane fields. Some say this is owned by Alexander and Baldwin still. No longer planting any sugarcane on this side of the Kauai, most of it leased out to farmers and cattle ranchers. And also here on our left front, the large plantation you see down there, there were straight rows of trees. Those are banana trees. That is a banana plantation.
How fast have we been cruising, Andy?
About 110 knots, which is about 125 miles an hour.
What's the are unloaded.
155, which would be about 175 miles an hour. It'll shake itself to death when it gets anywhere near that speed. Doesn't really like going over 110. Now this is the land that Steve Case, the founder of America Online, owns. This is Grove Farms. He's got 40,000 acres here on this side of Kauai. Most of it leased out to farmers and cattle ranchers. All been converted to ranch and farmland. And then on our left side now you get a couple waterfalls just coming into view. There was an old television program. It was called Fantasy Island. Little guy named Tattoo used to stand here at the base of the two waterfalls saying, "Deplane, boss, deplane." We're going to bring that around here for the right side also, now commonly called the Fantasy Island Waterfalls. The real name, the Wailua Falls. This is the Wailua River. And as we're coming around, you see there is a road, so you can drive right up to the top of the waterfalls. There is a real steep, nasty trail. It gets down to the waterfalls. Occasionally you'll see people swimming in the pool there at the base of the waterfalls. Out ahead of us, the Horry Head Mountain Range. When we first took off, that's the mountain range we followed up to the Jurassic Park waterfalls. Now there's Lihue. This road beneath us, this is State Route 583. If you are going to drive up to the waterfalls now, 583 is the road you'll follow. It ends right at the waterfalls, so you can't miss them. Now we are headed back into the airport traffic area here. I'd like to thank you now for choosing and flying with Blue Hawaiian today. Also like to ask a favor of you now. If you do happen to mention anyone you did take a helicopter tour in Kauai, you do mention it was with Blue Hawaiian Helicopters. Now your future vacation plans take you to the other islands. We do have locations over on Maui, the Big Island, and Oahu. Once we get on the ground personnel will come out. They will open the doors and assist you out of the helicopter. Yeah, once you get back to the office, we'd appreciate it if you fill out one of the comment envelopes and also sign our guest book.
Blue 31 is at the saddle. Blue 31's clear to land.
Right front, that is Lihue Airport, cleared by the tower now for approach and landing.
In the sky are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking and singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you.
Yeah, once again, now mahalo for flying with Blue Hawaiian today. Enjoy the rest of your vacation here on the island. The ground crew will get the doors for you, and as you're getting out, now don't forget to take the headsets off. They are connected to the helicopter.